Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be making the best father of all time who could do no wrong, Omni Man. Of course, requested a lot, so let's just get to it. Oh, this is just pipe cleaners just twisted together like this. Then you just add another pipe cleaner, bend it, then put it over here over the armpit and just twist it. Alright? This is like the easiest part, and this is the most important part too, alright? So make sure it's nice and tight. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna start with the legs first. Grab a long pipe cleaner, twist that around the shin, right there. Then, my goodness, there we go. Sorry, just my phone was bugging. Just put that over there. Kind of twist it over. It doesn't matter if you leave gaps like this or not, because we're not done with that yet. So just same thing here, twist that to the shin. There we go. Now what you want to do is grab another one, twist it like this. This one you do have to cover it all. That's gonna be like the last part, unless his legs look a little thin. Make sure it kind of looks like this. Now for the boots, do the same thing. Right there. Just twist that right there. Now, because I don't want my videos to be just me talking over, explaining to like if you're like 5 years old, so I'm gonna tell you a little story. So the other day I read this article about oh yeah, it was about Jesus Christ, I forgot about it. Sorry, my dementia kicked in. The article was about how the US, or specifically the Texas government, is instating a bill or a law or whatever it's called, and it's about them banning phones in school. And I know phones and school don't mix well together, like chocolate milk and cereal, but this time they're gonna, like, y'all know what yonder pouches are? If you don't, quick search it up. Yonder pouch. And it's basically a little pouch where you put your phone in, and it's a magnet that keeps you from grabbing your phone. And I'm a little concerned because I still go to school, and I don't think I can go a day without having my phone like that. Like, I'd rather have the teachers just tell us to put it in the bin or whatever in the beginning of class. I'd rather just do that. But really? Yonder pouches? And they're not cheap either. They're not like $2 or anything. I think they're like $1 million for like each school or whatever. And it's for every school in Texas. So if you still live in Texas, tough cookies, I guess, Buster. But the thing is, I don't even know why they're trying to do it. Like, why don't they just focus on better security instead? Because we all know what happened in Uvalde. And if you don't, I'd rather not talk about it, honestly. But why don't they just hire better security? Like, my school, I don't want to name drop the school for my safety, and because I don't want the school, if my school watches this video somehow or whatever. The point is, we got threatened 2 times. One of them was a bomb threat and the other one was a shooting threat. And it happened 2 years ago. 2 years ago was the shooting, and this year was the bomb threat. And, well, no, we have to give yonder pouches instead of better security, I guess. And it's not just that either. Like, I can't call my mom if I'm sick to pick me up or anything. And like, it's not just that. Like, some kids need their phones on, not just to get distracted by class or whatever, but because they need to contact someone, whatever. And if you want to contact your parents, my school has a landline phone that you have to call your parents there. And of course, the teacher's right there standing, listening to whatever you're saying to your parents. And that alone is just an invasion of privacy or whatever. Like, I get why having a teacher there, because, just in case you're calling someone to, hey, do it now, nobody's watching or whatever. But that ain't gonna work for me, unfortunately. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't work for me or not, because, just a student, doesn't matter. But I don't even know if that, like, other people from my school know that this is happening. And it doesn't go in law until September 1st, I think. And it's not just that either. Like, students are going to start failing now because they use Chat GPT. They think we actually listen and learn. Nah, they're unfortunately misinformed. We don't do that around here. They don't actually pay attention in class. And I guess that was the whole point of it, I guess. Right? Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe they just hate kids, specifically in Texas. But that's been on my mind for like a few days already, because my school doesn't start until 2 days. No, not 2 days. I'll just fix that. It doesn't start in 2 weeks. And that just keeps on. And that's really unfortunate, honestly. It's not just that either. Like, what if we like need to record? Like, I'm trying to get a good example, so you know what I mean. Like, let's say a teacher is being unfair, right? She's being unfair. Like, how are we gonna record that? Like, I need to record the teacher being unfair so I can post it to TikTok. Not me though. I don't have TikTok, so I'm just that. And that's just sad. Like, really, they're focusing on phones instead of better security, like to ensure that the school shooter doesn't make sure that nobody else has a phone or anything to call the police. Looking so good so far, right? Just gotta have the gloves. I made a mistake, so just unravel that. And if your arms are a little too thin, just to wrap that back right there. I should have put it under the symbol plating, whatever it's called. Grab this and tie it. Alright, I know I made a mistake, alright? We all make mistakes. I'm just gonna cut that off right there. Also, it's not just about me not having or being able to have access to my phone. It's because I'm the type of kid to put on music and act mysterious in the hallways. I'm that kind of kid. Or teen, whatever. And that's honestly unfortunate, because I had a bunch of great songs to listen to while walking in the hallway. The waist looks a little thin. sorry, I was quiet this entire time. My dementia kicked in again. And well, yeah, that's really about it. I was just thinking about that article. It really scared me a lot. And I'm probably gonna fail this year again if I don't have my phone. Not again. I didn't fail any year. I just failed geometry because, oh yeah, that too. I've relied on ChatGPT so much to the point when I didn't have it for a geometry test, I failed because I couldn't sneak in my phone in there because they made sure for us not to have it. And unsurprisingly, a good amount of kids did not pass. And honestly, it was mostly the teacher's fault. She wouldn't even teach us. It actually got so bad that they were threatening to fire her, but they didn't because they couldn't find a geometry teacher. And what ended up happening is a bunch of kids failed geometry. It's so unfortunate we live in times like this with corrupt teachers and all that. It was probably worse in the 90s since, you know, it was fine to like paddle your kid or smack the kid with the ruler in front of the class. So I don't want to be too whiny about it. There we go. Right there, because he's mostly punching people. I forgot to add his little O for Oliver. Just hold that up right there. Slide it in. I think this is like the best Omni Man I've made. Wowzers. Could literally kiss this figure, but it doesn't have a head. There we go, and I just gotta add Are You Sure's hair. Leave that little end right there. Gotta jab that in the neck. Right there, it's somehow stuck in. If you can't do that, just glue it. I gotta glue it right there. Look at you. Now it's time to make that sexy mustachio he used to attract Debbie. There we go. Oh, I messed it up a little bit right there. I can already hear him. Are you sure? Now I just gotta move the mustache out of the way. Time to make his cape. Just right there. So to start, I just want to make a little U shape like this. Make sure it's even though, because you know, because the little things on the bottom is going to be what's going to hold them. So make sure it fits him. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, I'll just grab one of these. Put it right at the end, not all the way, just at the end. Leave a little spot like that. Then put that right there. Just keep doing that. Now you just want to, oh my goodness, little piece fell. Grab both of these. This is what's left over of the thing. Twist that. And right there around his neck. And there we go. Alrighty. If this helped, please let me know, and bye.